I'm going to my 4th Paralympic Games, so I think, it's been a very nice journey. I got the chance to compete in great competitions, travel around the world. I'm seeing Paris as an opportunity for our team to do well, right? So, and after that, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after the games. If I, for sure, gonna take a break and evaluate what I want to do. I do have some some intentions of maybe coaching at some point one day. So I'm taking coaching courses, but I don't know for sure what I'll be doing. But I'll just take the time I need to make that decision. But I'll always be involved in the sport because I'm so passionate about it, and I love it. The fun part is that even if I decide to transition to something else, I'll always play rugby as long as I can when it comes to the club level or provincial level. So I will always have opportunities for competition, at least for the next, hopefully 10 years, we'll see. But I do want to stay involved, right? So it's nice sometimes in a career or in life to have different challenges. So I'm kind of looking forward to that too at some point. Yeah, I mean, we as a family, we love sports. Some of my brother's involved in hockey. My parents are always there to support us, to travel to competitions with us. They were, helping us go when we were younger. We were hockey players, so bringing us to the rink and whatnot. And same with when I started playing rugby early on. So it's great to have that support. With my brother, having those conversations about about sport. It doesn't matter which hockey or rugby. It's kind of cool to have that bond with family members. The future right now, obviously, we don't have a huge depth of players in Canada, but we're working towards improving that. Obviously, with the COVID years, it was tough to recruit players, but now we're getting back into more competitions, more programs in Canada, so it's gonna get better. I would love to continue being a leader in the sport in my community, in the Ottawa area. Coaching the team and eventually sharing my knowledge and my experiences with other athletes in Canada to make sure that the Canadian teams will compete in the next Paralympics in LA and then in Brisbane, right? So we want to keep that legacy of the success of wheelchair rugby Canada. To speak for myself, obviously it's a passion, right? It's a passion of the sport, but there's also a community feel in wheelchair rugby where it seems like it's more of a family than a business, I would say, right? So we have that bond. A lot of people, like a lot of the athletes or quadriplegics, have spinal cord injuries that, had suffered an injury, had to go through rehab, and found that sport, and it helped everyone to have a better quality of life, right? And meet other people and be more independent. So it's more than just a sport, right? So I think that's what we love about it. We want to share that. If there's a new person that gets injured, and is at the rehab center, we want to share our experience so they can have the same quality of life as we have as athletes. I always had great support from my community, coming from a small town. Grew up in Marionville, which is like very small, now living in Embrun. Even after the Paralympic Games in 2012, they actually named the park after me in Embrun. So my nickname is Pico. So there's like a Pico Park. So I've always had great support from friends, family. A lot of people know us because it's such a small community. So when I go to big events like this, these are all the people I keep in mind when I compete, and knowing that they have my back. So it's a great feeling.